I knew that the students were going to be doing this, but I just had no idea what it would look like. And I'm just stunned by how great it looks.
I proposed some initial concepts as part of a class project in Flagship Design Studio, and it came to life several months later.
We are renaming our Learning Resource Center at the college, which includes the library, for Joan Didion, which we're able to use for our students here at the college.
Well, I hope it means that students will make a connection to her as somebody who, just like them, started out here and was able to grow and to move forward and to live a life that had so much impact on the world.
Her roots are here, and she writes about Sacramento, and she writes about the Central Valley and California in ways that make us kind of, assess how we respond to place. And to this place in particular. It's sort of a wonderful collaboration. It's designed by a Sacramento City College student. We had a connection with the Railroad Museum and their folks who helped us out with this, and we had faculty work on it.
I mean, I've never done anything like this before, and I'm actually I'm the fundraiser for our campus, and so this isn't something that I typically do, but in this case, I sort of served as the project manager because I was the point person for the endowment.
So I gave them some pictures. I gave them this is a giclée of a piece that was actually auctioned off that lived in Joan's apartment for almost 20 years. To see that on the wall was really exciting for me.
So I knew from the very beginning that I wanted students to be involved in this design. And so I reached out to our design and digital media department and I asked if they had a student or students who could be involved. So I met with students and I ended up choosing Savannah's design as the one that I thought was probably the best fit for this space.
A lot of the process was a collaborative effort, but initial concepts in terms of placement and where things should go was something that I participated in.
And then we started to assemble all the pieces. Most of the photos that are in the timeline were photos that the Didion family gifted to the Sacramento Historical Society, and they gave me permission to use them.
We had become aware that the Historical Society had begun a connection with the college in the form of the scholarship. And we were really excited about that because we didn't know of any place else in the country that had decided to honor Joan after she died. And so we wanted to connect with them, and we connected with Greg Lukenbill, and that is when all of this came to pass. He was essential to the process.
Well, the first thing that hits me is Victoria Austin did a spectacular job on this thing. And I'm so excited about that. I really am. I think it's fantastic. The spirit of who Joan Didion is shows up in all of this.
You know, what's really special for me is I'm actually also a Sacramento native. I'm actually a fifth generation Sacramentan myself. And so I resonate so much for what Joan says about Sacramento. I love this quote because I think that growing up in Sacramento, I think most people who live in the Central Valley, grow up here, can really resonate to this quote about the landscape being something that is comforting to us. And this detail in the back is actually from a photo that we got from Robert Wiedner, whom Joan knew when she was at City College and at Berkeley. And this actually was a photo that Joan took of Bob. Bob's not in the photo. We used the detail of the American River. So that's the American River and the oaks that are in the background. And those things would be something that I think Joan would have felt so comfortable with. Like, this would have been the landscape. This is the American River landscape that she grew up with. And it's a small detail, but I think it's actually a very powerful detail.
I love this. I love the way this is placed. We actually got our version of it, what we wanted, in a very beautiful way. It's a tribute to Lisa Reinertson's work.
I'm Lisa Reinertson. I'm the sculptor that did the Joan Didion sculpture that is in the library in downtown Sacramento, in the reading room. And in the process of creating that sculpture, I developed some smaller scale maquettes to develop my idea. And also I did a bust that was a study of her face. I think they did a lovely job with the display. I love that it's honoring Didion's original college experience of coming to Sac City College. I think there's a lot of people that can relate to needing to get that first experience at a college.
I like her association with Sacramento City College. And I think that was an important thing for her. She got to work in the student newspaper and different publications here. And the college has grown to be a fantastic place, and I think she's part of our heritage here.
Joan Didion has given Sacramento, I believe, a sense of place. She has written about the Sacramento and the Sacramento region in ways that are almost unforgettable. So I'm pleased that we're dedicating this fine learning center to her today.
I love this one with her hands on her chin, because it's the image that I have seen for so many years. Joan Didion introduced me to Sacramento with her Run River. And she has written so many wonderful books, whether it was while she was in Los Angeles, whether she was in New York, but Sacramento was her home. And the Sacramento River, the Delta, was her home. And this is appropriate that we honor her.
I think having the library honored for Didion is fantastic, just as a reminder and a recognition for future generations about her accomplishments and what she meant for the city. And I think she was a Sacramento evangelist before it was cool, because you see these quotes from her, and she always associated Sacramento with home in a very interesting and inspiring way, and we're all very proud. And this is a really fantastic tribute to her.
The spirit of what this is all about, this building, the endowment, and everything we've done to grow this in the future for Sacramento City College, it's not for us. It's not for anybody except the future. This is for the future. It's for the students and the scholars that are going to be working with the perpetual endowment that's in this place, that's going to continue to grow.
Hopefully that opens up new generations of students who will know and connect to Joan. And some of them may never have even heard of her before they get here.
Just being able to see her life in pictures and seeing her whole kind of journey was something that was really inspiring, and being able to see her from when she was a Sac City college student up until she was a famous writer. Honestly, it's very surreal. I have had a lot of opportunities to learn about Joan in the last several months, and I realize I'm more similar to her than I could ever realize.